Welcome everyone to the Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara, Highball Advisors, and today not going to so much talk about railroad retirement. We're really going to talk more about financial planning and specifically how you guys should be thinking about planning when you put your your retirement together. What you're thinking about in retirement. So the Railroad Retirement Board did an interesting study. It came out at the end of December 2018, and it was basically how long do railroad retirees live? I mean, right? I mean, you got to make a plan, right? So how long do they live? And I think there's the conventional wisdom that it's a very hard job, and it is a hard job, and so railroad retirees they're not going to live that long, right? Well, it's exactly the opposite, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't say opposite, but it's significantly different than conventional wisdom. So the Railroad Retirement Board commissioned through their, I think they have a Bureau of Actuary and Records. They did a study on it. And how do they compare to the general population? So I thought it was quite interesting. So if you take age 60 retiree from the railroad retirement, a male, they live 22 and a half years. Okay, a female lives 25.6 years. Okay, in retirement, and that's just them crunching their numbers. And the general U.S. population, the male lives 21.7 years, age 60. So railroad retiree is higher, and the female is 24.6. So right there, railroad retiree is a year longer, and also at the gap closes a little bit at 65, and then around 70, it starts to even out as far as the length of their lives from 70 on. But so the point I'm trying to say with that is, so don't be thinking, oh, I'm a railroad guy, I'm not going to live. No, you're better than the general population in a large extent, health-wise. So it could be a couple things. I think with the railroad retirement, I think you have access. Because of the Tier 1, Tier 2 funding, I think financially you should be better off, better access to health care, that type of things, versus the general population. And there's studies showing how much better railroad retirement is Social Security. So if you're in retirement, I think that might be one of the reasons. There could be other reasons. You can send your comments in on why you think that is. So then it got me to thinking, okay, just general stats as you guys are just railroaders, you want to plan for your retirement. So a male, right, at 65 has a 20% chance to make it to 90, right? That to me, 20% to me is significant, right? That's going to happen. That's a real probability of something happening, right? Female, 31%. Wow, that's significant. So you got to be at least thinking 90, right? Because if you take a couple, right, you've got 21, 30%. It's around 50%. One of them is going to make it to 90, right? So that's a coin toss. So you really need to plan for that. And then actually, you take that same couple, and there's a 17% chance one of them is going to make it to 95. So that's another high probability. Think about the things that you would or wouldn't do with a 17% chance in life, right? If you get a house, house insurance. Think about that, right? Imagine if there was a 17% chance of something happening to your house, right? You'd be buying insurance, but you buy insurance and it's obviously less than 1% chance of happening. So the point is, prepare, right? Prepare for this. May happen. I hope it happens. I hope it happens for everybody, but you have to be prepared for it, and you want to make sure that you don't run out of money in retirement, right? So if you're retiring at 60 and now you're thinking 95, hey, that's 35 years. Okay, well, 35 years, that's a long time. I still need my money to grow, right? And these numbers could go out even further. I mean, I don't know what, the health care industry is going to look like in 30 years. There could be significant advances. This number could blow out even further. So, especially if you're doing a 60 or even 70, to tell you the truth, you really still need that money to grow. And that's what I want you to get thinking about is growing your retirement, okay, as we go through. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about to you. It's not a great subject, but I think it's important as a foundational piece of planning for your retirement. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's growing quite well, and always subscribe to it. I appreciate that. In the meantime, stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody. Bye.